Everyone. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. It's been raining heavily and my dad has been home during the night. I just found out he's not here during the day. So instead of walking through the shop, like I always do, like this, just going in here playing with hammers and everything. Instead, we're going to take a walk everywhere because there's light and you can see me. Oh my god, there's a fire. Am I going to put it out? No way. Look at that. Did you see the fire? Did you look at that fire? There's I don't know if that's wax everywhere, but I'm not dealing with it. Not today. No, no. Okay, so we're just gonna walk around outside. We're gonna see where this takes us. Um, Look at that. Ooh, ghost pine needles. Ooh, spooky. Okay, so here's where we're at. It's been a few days. I am ready for therapy. I am primed and ready. I am going crazy. I say this. I'm I am losing it here. Um, Whenever people would tell me that when you love somebody, you dream about them, especially when they leave you. Okay, when you would hear songs about that, I thought they were over exaggerating. Okay, they're not. That drives me crazy. Cause I mean, I'm so sad. I'm so sad all the time now, and it's over everything. Like there's nothing that doesn't depress me anymore. I was playing with a baby, and that depressed me. It reminded me of when I was an uncle, when I was with her. We were so excited when she came into this world. And she would get upset because I didn't play with the baby. But that's because all of her family was around and I felt really awkward. I didn't really know them that well. And the baby I was playing with the other day, I've known those guys for years. And I know all of their kids. I knew Izzy when she was just a tiny little bundle of joy. I knew Noah when he was Izzy's age and before then. So obviously, I got to start getting in with the new baby, right? But that just made it worse. I mean, that just depressed me even more. There's nothing that is going to lift my spirits right now, and I'm coming to grips with that. Um, we used to mow back here. We used to mow all of this, all of it. We used to mow back here. It was crazy. I like mowing back here. We used to keep our grounds like a park. And as you can tell by all of the scrap that we passed up on the way back here, it is no longer like that. Wow. Um. Anyway, no, but I'm straight up losing it. I am going crazy. Mm, mm. This is why I'm in therapy. For the past few days, I have done almost nothing. I just started applying for work in different places. I don't want to go back to construction, but I mean that's my only option. I want to do security. I mean, I would like to, but a lot of them require you to be 21, and a lot of them, and those guys do background checks, so I can't say I graduated. I can't say I graduated because if they background check it, they will realize that my diploma has not come in yet. So that's terrifying to me. So I just put out applications and everything for construction again in Lake Charles. And hopefully I can get some money because I want to do some right and correct a couple mistakes. And a lot of those mistakes revolve around me getting some money to pay for those mistakes, i.e., um, the $1,300 that I owe to somebody. They don't want me to pay them back, but I'm gonna pay them back. Don't know how, because they won't get in contact with me, but I'm going to pay them back. Because that's the right thing to do. You pay people back when you owe them money. It's a lot of rigmarole going on. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like I'm still attached to her. You know? Like the other day, me and somebody were talking, and they're just like, you got somebody at home to talk to, right? And I'm just like, no, that was her. She would come over every week and help me calm down. That's pretty much how it worked. We would do that with each other, except I wasn't allowed to go to her house because her parents hated me. They still think I'm crazy. She says they don't, but they do. That's the only reason they're reacting this way. It doesn't help. It doesn't help that I can't talk to her. Because, like, everybody is like, oh, well, you shouldn't be talking to her anyway. You should be getting your own life in order and da 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 da. Okay. Let me just say this. I was with this person 2.5 years. They are my high school sweetheart. Okay? Most of the people who are saying stuff like this have had a relationship for 1 year or less. Most of them. Most of them are saying this. And that's nothing against those guys. You know, everybody works their own way. Which is another thing I'm getting to. Everybody works their own way. Okay, I get depressed after a breakup. I really don't want to say breakup. I really don't want to say breakup. I want to say separation because those are two different. Those mean two different things. So I don't want to say breakup, but it's pretty much where we're at. And I deal with it a lot differently than most people. Most people want to burn their ex's house down, or want to give them the silent treatment, or want to hate them. Okay, I still get sad if I think an ex hates me. Like, because I don't want people to hate me. And I have to get over that because people are gonna hate me. I mean, look at me. I'm covered in swag. There are gonna be haters. But, you know, I still feel upset when people don't like me. Especially if it's somebody who knew me as well as they did. Granted, a lot of my current exes knew me when I was a little shatheed. And, you know, I'm still kind of a shatheed, but I'm growing. Okay? I'm changing bit by bit. And oh my goodness. These vines are everywhere. Ah, I feel like I'm shedding some skin. Oh. It's like a jungle forest out here. Good thing I didn't wear pants. But you know, even so, it's hard not to talk to certain people because they don't like me. I don't know if everybody else feels that way. That, you know, like you just want people to like you, so you'll just go out of your way to make people like you. I used to be a lot more like that. I used to give up certain things and say everything I could to get people to like me. As I got older, I realized that was bull. When you do that, you're only making people like you less, because not only are you fake, but, you know, you're a crowd pleaser. Nobody likes crowd pleasers. Unless it's your boss. If it's your boss, you need to be a crowd pleaser. Like, you need to kiss his ass good. So, I grew out of that, mostly. I still want people to like me, but I don't care. I won't do anything to get people to like me, but, you know, it baffles me some when they don't. I have to go and think about it. Sometimes it is because of something I did. Sometimes it is because I wronged them. and I have to realize what I did and get over it, and apologize and make up for it. Sometimes they don't like me, and it's not because of anything I did. They just don't like me. Because if you don't like somebody, it needs to be because of something they do. If they didn't do anything to you, if it was somebody they know who did something to you, or somebody who they're related who did something to you, and you don't like that person who has never done you wrong and has always been nice and happy to see you or whatever, you're wrong. Just lay that out on the table. You're wrong. Because that person has never done anything wrong to you, and they go home wondering, why does that person not like me? What did I do? Everybody's got that person in their life that never has done anything wrong to them that they just don't like. Now I get that some people you just get vibes. Okay, you get vibes about some people, and you're just like, okay, I don't want to be around that guy. But some people, you know, oh my goodness, about to walk into that guy. Some people, there is no excuse. And that's just bull. You need an excuse to not like somebody. I forgot where I was going with this. I trailed off again. But I'm just baffled. I'm just baffled and confused. And right now, I'm just trying to get my stuff together. When in all reality, I can't. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Every adult in your life who tells you to go get a job, they make it sound like it's the easiest thing. Just walk into a store, help wanted sign, help wanted sign, help wanted sign. They don't go over with you the fact that your hair is purple. You can't work here. You have a beard. You can't work here. You're a sex offender. You can't work here. Just they don't go over that stuff with you. And so you go out into the job world thinking that you can go and find a job. Turns out nobody wants to hire anybody. You need experience, but you can't get experience. You need to go to school, but you need the money to go to the school. Even if you go to school for 8 years on this subject, they still will have the audacity to shut you down. Like, for real. I don't know. I don't know that. I wouldn't know that personally. I'm just saying, it seems like they don't care. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you do. They don't care how you act. As long, you know, if you're a complete dick, then obviously you're not going to get anything. But I mean, they don't care how you act otherwise. If you're you, and you're the best you, and apparently you have to sell yourself a little bit, like a whore, just whore yourself out, just a little bit. Don't get, don't get full of yourself, but sell yourself a little bit. Best chance you got. And suck up a little bit. Suck up, kind of get all frenzy, but not too frenzy. Border. Don't cross the borderline. I'm giving job advice, and I'm jobless. All of this, I mean, I wish there are a lot of things that I would change. There are a lot of things that I wouldn't change because of the way that they made me who I am. There's a lot of things in my past that have come clear to me to make me who I am. But there are things in my past that I would go and change in a heartbeat. And that's all there is to it, guys. So y'all stay happy, y'all live y'all's lives. Okay, y'all keep doing good. I'll be back in a little while to check on you guys and to keep it sane.